Welcome back to the Cartridge Twins, where today we're taking a trip down memory lane ish. We're going to dive into the classic new Super Mario RPG remake on the Nintendo Switch. So, if you're a fan of the Mushroom Kingdom, you love turn-based RPGs, you're in the right spot because this is a great adventure. So, let's dive in.
Let's go!
Super Mario RPG originally graced the Super Nintendo back in the 90s, and now, thanks to the magic of the Nintendo Switch, a whole new generation can experience this gem in a modern way. This game is a unique blend of Mario's iconic platforming with turn-based RPG elements, creating a one-of-a-kind adventure. From the engaging storyline to the memorable characters, there's so much to love about this game. And don't get me started on that fantastic soundtrack, and if you haven't heard it, guess what? We've got it on our channel, go check it out! You're gonna hear that victory theme in your sleep for the rest of your life, and let me tell you, it is so worth it. Let's talk about the visuals and mechanics. The game has been given a fresh coat of paint for the Nintendo Switch. It's still maintaining the charm of the original while adding an updated look with added cutscenes. The vibrant colors and details look fantastic, whether you're playing in handheld mode or docked on the big screen. As for the controls, they've been adapted seamlessly to the Switch. The Joy-Cons or the Pro Controller feel right at home, making it easy to jump, run, and tackle those turn-based battles. And not to mention, if you've got the Nintendo Switch Online Super Nintendo controller, hey, give that a shot too. I did it for some of my playthrough and it felt great. The general movement has been noticeably improved, along with the in-battle timing mechanic. When it comes to the lucky game, to try and double your experience or your coins, I would say the game is now a little easier. In the original, it felt a lot more lucky. In the remake, just a little bit of focus will get you through. I think I messed up once when trying to find the Yoshi egg. Whether this is good or bad, hey, that's up to you, but I definitely appreciated finding that Yoshi egg on the easier side. Nintendo also added an autosave feature when you walk into a new area, which is very welcomed. I'm not sure it's necessary, as neither the original or the remake is all too difficult, but still, it provides some peace of mind, especially if this is your first foray into turn-based RPGs. Now, let's dive into the most important part, the gameplay. Super Mario RPG's strength lies in its engaging story and unique battle system. Mario teams up with new characters like Geno and Mallow, who's supposedly a frog, yeah, each bringing their own abilities to the table. The turn-based battles are surprisingly strategic, with well-timed button presses and special moves adding an extra layer of depth. As I mentioned earlier, the timing mechanic has been adjusted slightly, which is definitely a good thing, and of course, what would a Mario game be without these classic platforming segments? There isn't a lot of platforming, but what is there does feel needed. It's a nice little break. I mean, it is a Mario game after all. It isn't the best platforming for a Mario game. I did get a bit frustrated at times, especially in Bowser's Keep, if you know which door I'm talking about. If you haven't played yet, I guess you'll find out. But overall, the platforming, it's serviceable. So, in conclusion, Super Mario RPG on the Nintendo Switch is a must-play for fans of the Mario series and any RPG enthusiasts. The blend of classic platforming and turn-based battles, along with the updated visuals and new features, make it a joy to experience. So, grab your Joy-Cons, power up your Switch, and join Mario on this unforgettable journey. I was listening to the Punching Up podcast the other day by Last Stand Media, if you're familiar, and they were talking about what other Nintendo franchises should get the RPG treatment, or maybe like the Paper Mario treatment. And I've heard people mention Zelda or Metroid, maybe even Kirby, etc., but I want to throw Splatoon into the discussion because I think that could be a blast. The characters, I mean, the level design, the story, I still say that the single player in Splatoon is one of the most underrated single players of all time, so I think it'd be super cool to get a turn-based RPG Splatoon game. Whether that'll ever happen, who knows, but Nintendo does kind of tinker around with Splatoon a little bit. They did just throw in that card game on Splatoon 3, so come on Nintendo, let's get another RPG out there. If you're tired of the Mario thing, which I know they're not because it's going strong right now, but if you need a break, Splatoon. What game would you like to get the Mario RPG treatment? Or have you played Mario RPG at all? Do you enjoy it? Do you not? Do you agree with the things I've said about it? I love the game personally. I think it's a great one to kind of jump in and out of if you want, but for me, I got hooked and I got through it really quick because it was just so fun. The characters, the story, the gameplay, it was great. Gave me that nostalgic feel while feeling fresh at the same time. So, let me know. And as always, without video games, things do not seem to go as well.